already been a week and a half, and this game is one of my favorites that is about to technically release, but a beta. I'm sad I didn't get it. But today we're looking at Bleach Mirrors High. I'm a big gacha fan. I've been a big gacha fan since DBL. And I played Fate Grand Order, and I played what's the other one? I can't think of it. I'll probably put it up on the screen. I was so excited to hear about this game. And I just wanted to break down everything in this video. So if you like the content and you like, I don't know, Bleach anime games, then subscribe, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of content on this game. And so let's get straight into it. So what we're gonna do is just check out the trailer that they released, I think a day ago, and then we're gonna go on to the screenshots on Twitter to go over it. But I just wanted to check out this trailer again because I saw this yesterday when I woke up, and it was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. In the wake of the 1,000-year blood war, a certain soul awakens, and I'm not gonna know how to say that. So I actually saw on Twitter that the what is it called? That the story is actually going to be visual novel style, like Dragon Ball Legends, how, you know, the story for Dragon Ball Legends is. And look at this design. Gyro's my favorite. He looks so badass. That is a Gunner-ass character. I'm so serious. But, you know, we move past that. These are the two main characters. I wonder how it's going to work. Is it like a shallot and giblet type thing, where they're both in the story, or do you pick one? Like, do you pick a female version or do you pick a male version and then they're just in the story? Also, this customization, we'll go into it later, but it's super sick. This is the right here, attack cards. It looks super, these I think, we'll go over this all, but the chain attack reminds me of, because there's a thing called Soul Drive in this, and that reminds me of Rising Rushes. Oh, Toshiro. It reminds me of Rising Rushes. Oh my god. That's his blood war version.
Bleach Mirrors High.
This has the potential to be one of the greatest mobile games.
He ain't lying.
Because of the story and the customization you can do. So we already saw the character designs. I want to get into the battle system. So let's actually put this. We'll go here and we'll turn off the audio. Also, I forgot to mention, but these look like Rebirth of Souls models. I think people have already said that, but it looks very good. This is what I think the Soul Drive thing is, which is the Rising Rush. This looks very much. There's a video on Twitter. We'll pull it up later, but it looks very much like a Soul Drive. And then here we got the customization. You actually have body, so you could choose between two, which I'm thinking is how it's gonna work is probably the two main characters you see are the default, and then in the story you create your character, and then this is the only one that shows up. Or maybe they do a shallot and giblet thing where the female version, if you pick a male version, is there in the story, or if you pick a female version, the male version is in the story. We won't see until the beta happens. I don't even think they're gonna add a story mode. I don't think the story mode's gonna be there. So in the corner right here, we have hair, face, outfit, and body type, which I'm guessing is this, because if there's more than one body type, I don't think there is. But look at that. Look at all the color options we have on the face there. The eyes. Dude, this is sick. And then my favorite part about this is the Zanpakuto. You're able to change the Zanpakuto. That is so sick, dude. I'm so serious. It's badass. And then you got the hilt over here. You can change the hilt. You can change the blade, the guard, the hilt, a decoration, the effects, and the sheath. It's CAX, but for a mobile game, which is just cool to me. That kind of looks like Asta's demon sword. I'm not gonna lie. You can change the colors. Here I go. Boom. Look at that. Immediately. DBL Legends. I said Legends twice. Dragon Ball Legends. This is when you get into a battle and you start up in a battle. Attribute downgrades or attribute up. It's literally Legends right there. What I'm wondering about is when we can I want to slow it more down. What I'm wondering about is how it works. Do you actually swipe? Do you go back and forth, or is it like you chain cards together and that's just your thing? And then the chain thing, I don't know what this specifically feels like. I think maybe it's like a cover chain system. So when you change into a character on a special card, maybe each character has a special card where you can chain into it. You actually chain with a nice little combo so you can extend the combo, which is actually very, very sick. Look at the art here, man. Badass. And you got everybody here. And you got ults too. We were actually able to see Getsuga. Dude, the game looks beautiful. Reject.
Yeah, boy.
The queen. Chad. And then I'm pretty sure that's it. You got that and that. Okay, as you can see, I just pulled up a bunch of just Twitter pages, and we're actually just gonna go down the list of everything we're gonna probably see at this beta. So first, I wanted to check out the actual summons, because it was relayed in the data files, or in the data, that these are the summons. So first we have a raid up summon, and then we have a second raid up summon, and then we have I think these are character related, so maybe like think of a free-to-play unit. I would say similar, but I don't think so. And then you have the same thing for both of the summons. And then if you look in here, there's the other summons. You got a free summon, free retry summon. You got a mirrors, and you have a mirrors ticket summon, which is your normal summon. And then you have another mirrors summon. I don't know specifically what it means, but I think it's kind of like in Dragon Ball Legends when there are two, like kind of like the master packs. Maybe I would think maybe kind of like the master packs. I have no idea. I don't think we have an idea, but I think it's gonna be similar to the master packs, where they have like a bunch of characters in that summon, and they're just mirrors. So like they have a bunch of different characters and another different characters. So there's just enough summons to like summon on each banner, see how the ticket system works, how the whatever CC or whatever they have in this game works. And then our next thing is the gameplay. Is there actually audio to this? No. Okay. So with this gameplay, it actually shows off a lot, which I actually didn't know, but this feels pretty I wouldn't say slow, but it feels more no, yeah, it feels slow. It feels slow, but not in a bad way. I've been seeing people on Twitter say that it looks bad because it's like it feels super slow. I have to get in to the game to see how slow it is. So right here, like I was saying earlier, with the chain, look how Rukia switches in to Renji. It's not in English. Oh, not Rukia. Wait, how does this work? I'm so confused. It's not a switch in between Rukia. It's a switch in between the female character, the female CAC, and Renji. I wonder how that works. Is that like you can pick either or? Oh, yes. Okay, so you can pick either or. So I wonder how that works in PvP, because like I'm about to get onto earlier and now, look at those attacks. Those are sick. And like I was saying, like just 2 seconds ago, PvP is confirmed. So they have standard battles. You can see the rarities here. So you have a first star. So that's your like, hero units, your 2 stars, your EXs, your 3 stars, your SPs, and then your 4 stars, your LFs most likely, or LRs, or yeah, just LRs. And then you have your standard battle. You get these little rewards. There is actually in the different screenshots, you can actually see the currency that we're gonna have in this game. I wonder if I can pull this up in a different tab. Can I pull this up? Yeah, here we go. I can put this in a different tab. So you get a league promotion. So it's basically your ranking system. But I wonder how it's gonna work each season to season. Is it like a rank based kind of like DB Legends or DB Legends? I keep saying. Oh wait, no, actually I did it right this time. DB Legends. or is it going to be something different, like Grand Cross or, you know, any other games like that? Then we have another screenshot right here. BP, I'm guessing that's your battle points. And there's a thing called promotion cutoff. I wonder what that is. I genuinely wonder what that is. They'll probably let us know, or players are going to figure it out in game. I hope PvP is active, because if it isn't, that's going to really suck, because we need to see how PvP is going to be playing in this game. And then I wanted to get on to the more general stuff. This right here screams Dragon Ball Legends upgrading your characters. So you got spiritual pressure, which is probably the character's key. Your HP, your attack, physical defense, spiritual defense. So these are all going to be to if the character is a good character. But I wonder how this works. Is it going to go like how Legends is, where you fully just like level them up and then they're max, or are they gonna like have them do like old Legends where you have to slowly level them up because it's the beginning of the game? So that they're not going to give you the resources, that much of the resources to level the characters up. So I think it's going to be like a learning curve for everybody. And I wanted to take a look at the card system. Sorry if it's super low quality, but we have different cards here. This looks like a key, this looks like a ultimate maybe, and then this looks like a strike. So you got your keys, you got, well, key blast, basically key blast, your ultimates, and your strikes. There are more. I saw there were more, and the typings, and then you have the green cards here. I don't know specifically what the green cards do, because I saw earlier that you can attack with them. So I'm wondering how the green cards work, how the cards work in general. But yeah, and then you have a counter hit. So I'm guessing that's going to be like, it looks very Rebirth of Souls, but I don't know how this is going to play out in the game. Like I said, we're just going to have to wait until the beta when that comes out. And then what I'm actually really excited for is to check this screenshot out, because I really wanted to check this out. So you have the, oh my God, censor that, bro. I'm kidding. You have your gifts. I wonder if that's the characters you summon, kind of like Dragon Ball Legends. I'm going to keep saying a lot of things like Dragon Ball Legends. I'm so sorry. But this reminds me of the where you're able to switch out your characters and have it. And you can go to your login bonuses. Then My Room. I wonder what that is. That looks super sick. My Room. Then you have the main scenario, which is the story. Then you have events. Then you have Arena, which is PvP. Reconnaissance, maybe that's adventures, like Dragon Ball Legends. Then you get your missions, and then what does that say in the bottom left right there? Daily pass, maybe a I'm gonna say it again, like Dragon Ball Legends, where you get free rewards for just playing through the PvP season or anything like that. So you got Soul Summon, you got Customized, your character, of course. Home, which is you can see your character. Battle, and then your characters you have summoned from the banners. And right here we can actually see the card art. So there's EX colors, which is like Legends, where you can, I think, switch the actually I think it's similar to supporters. And then you have change artwork, which I have no idea. Maybe it's for the second form. So if like a character like Grimjaw goes into his Bankai, he transforms and the art changes. And then you can actually see the star rating. So this is basically what you're gonna see with the character when you get him. So he's a strike oriented character. He's a red unit, and he's 4 stars, and you can actually see his level. I don't know what these little fire things on the corner is, but it looks super sick. And you can see the other characters that are probably going to be summonable on the summon banners. You have the OCs, which if they are summonable, then that is already a step up from Legends, because they are not even added. Like, well, Zaha's in it. There's not many OCs in the game, but like, you know how they did Shallot and Giblet. That new Giblet, man. Holy, that was horrible. You have Toshiro. He's a 4-star, which is actually really not surprising, but I'm really surprised Byakuya isn't, because like it's Byakuya. And then you have raid boss, which will probably be a part of the beta as well. And then you have probably your team. So I think it is going to be like Legends. These are your benches. This is your main, because it only shows 3 characters on the when you win. I think this is a win screen, so I think that's what that is down here. But we have bonds, which I have no idea what this is. Then you have enhancements, which maybe I'm reading into this, but maybe it's like art boosting, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Main scenario, story, events, of course. And then we have arena, we have Ryokyo, repulsion. Then you have daily battles, which are probably the resources you need to upgrade your characters. Then elite showdown, maybe raids, maybe, possibly. And then you have EP camp bot menge ×2, so maybe this is for an event later in the beta. And then you have a Byakuya raid. I think that's it. All I'm gonna say is that I'm really excited for this game. I wish I could have gotten to the beta. Bruh, I need a code. But I will be following this game throughout the whole beta. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Subscribe, you know. Being a content creator is kind of fun. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, I guess. I maybe if there's more information, I'll see you tomorrow. But I'm trying to, I don't know. I'll see you when I see you.